3.2, Getting Ready to Drive. People who drive away with little thought or concern for themselves or others are demonstrating a high-risk driving behavior. Objective. Describe how to reduce risk while walking to your vehicle. Before you get behind the wheel, you should follow certain checks and procedures. Objective. Explain outside checks you can make before getting in the vehicle. Before opening the door, have your keys in your hand. If you have a key fob, a handheld remote control, you can lock or unlock the vehicle's doors from a distance. Look under the vehicle for water or oil marks, which may indicate a potential problem. Look at and around the vehicle for small children playing near your vehicle. Look at all the tires to check for cuts, tread wear, and sidewall bulges. Make sure the windshield, windows, headlights, taillights are clear. If windows are covered with snow or ice, clear them properly. Look into the vehicle before opening the door will allow you to detect any possible problems. If your vehicle is parked on a street, walk from the front of the vehicle towards the back. This way you can see oncoming traffic and reduce the risk of being hit. Getting into the vehicle. Watch the traffic. Do not open the door if an oncoming vehicle is near you. Get in quickly and close the door. Put the key in the ignition so you have two hands free to make proper adjustments. Lock the doors to be secure from carjackers and to have a better protection during a crash. Adjust the middle of the head restraint to ear level. Adjust the front seat for comfort and best control for foot pedals and steering wheels. Sit with your back firmly against the wall. The seat should be high enough so that the chin is no higher than the top of the steering wheel. Your body should be at least 10 inches away from the hub of the steering wheel to avoid injury from the airbag during a crash. Place your hands at 9 and 3 position on the steering wheel or slightly lower. Your hands should be in a balanced, comfortable position with your elbows slightly bent. Reach for the accelerator and brake pedal with your right foot to judge a comfort distance. Your knees should be slightly bent. The inside mirror should be adjusted to the level position to show the maximum outside view through the rear windows. Adjust the left and right outside rearview mirror so they show slightly amount of side of the vehicle. Before starting the vehicle, make sure you and all the passengers put on the safety belt. Throw and run. If you are confronted by a carjacker, throw the keys in one direction while running in the opposite direction. If you have a key fob, push the panic button before throwing the keys. The carjacker is after your car, not after you. Review. What checks should you do before opening the door of the car? How can you tell when you are in a position properly behind the steering wheel? 3.3. Starting, stopping, steering, and targeting. It takes considerable skill and practice to develop habits that will allow you to move your vehicle smoothly as you accelerate, steer, and brake. Objective. Explain why you should make smooth accelerations and braking actions. Starting the engine. To start the engine, set the park brake. The park brake should always be on from the last time if it was parked. The shift lever should be in park. The engine can only be started from the park or neutral position. Place your right foot on the brake pedal. This will keep your foot off the accelerator and in position where the parking brake is released. With the shifter selected at park or neutral, Insert the key and insert and turn the key to the start position. Insert the key and turn the ignition switch to on. Continue turning the key to start the engine. Release the keys as soon as the engine starts to avoid damaging the starter. Check the gauges, warning lights, fuel supply. Turn on the headlights if they don't come on automatically after starting the car. Get in the habit of driving with your headlights on during the day to help other drivers see your vehicle. Hand position and control steering. Imagine that the steering wheel is the face of the clock. Place your hands at either 9 or 3 position or with the 8 and 4 position. A 9-3 or an 8 and 4 position will give you a balanced grip and help you avoid injury if your airbag in your vehicle steering wheel deploys during a collision. Always keep your knuckles and thumbs on the outside of the rim of the steering wheel to reduce injury in a collision. Objective. Explain how the use of targets will help you develop good visual search and steering habits. Using a target and the steering wheel. Using a target helps you steer the vehicle with a pinpoint accuracy. A target is a fixed object far out in the distance that appears to be in the center of the path you intend to drive. A target serves as an aiming point where you want the vehicle to go. Using a target will give you the ability to steer your vehicle accurately. To steer the vehicle, turn the steering wheel to the center of its alignment with the target. Don't use the road lines as a guide for where to look when practicing steering. And overhand steering. This method is best to use when you need to make a tight right turn or to make a quick steering action to avoid skidding. This will give you maximum movement of the steering wheel in a short period of time. To begin, with the hands in a balanced 3 to 4, 9 to 3 position. To make a right turn, begin with the right hand at the 3 position and pull down to the 5 position. Make the left hand up to the 12 position, grip the steering wheel and pull it down to the 5 position. Cross the right hand over the left hand to the 12 position and continue turning to the 5 position. To straighten the steering wheel, turn the steering wheel back using the left side of the steering wheel. To make a left turn, use the left side of the steering wheel starting at the 9 position. Hand-to-hand steering. This method is best when there is a need for small steering adjustments such as making a left turn or going into a slight curve. This method will keep your body balanced behind the steering wheel and prevent your hands from crossing areas of the steering wheel in which the airbag is stored. Begin with your hands at 8 and 4 position. To make a left turn, grab the wheel with your right hand at the 4 position. Slide your left hand to the 10 position. Grip the steering wheel, pull down to the 7 position. Push the right hand to the 2 position. Slide the left hand to the 10 position. With your left hand, pull the steering wheel down to the 7 position while sliding the right hand down to the 4 position. Continue to pull and push as needed. Putting the vehicle in motion. A vacant parking lot is a good place to practice driving behaviors. Put your right foot on the brake. Keep the ball of your foot on the brake pedal and the heel of your foot on the floorboard. Shift into drive by placing the open palm on the shift lever and moving it towards your body into a drive position. Keep your foot on the brake pedal, locate the parking brake and release the lever without looking at it. Before taking your foot off the brake, check the path of travel you want the vehicle to take. Look to the left, front, right of your vehicle, check the rear view mirrors and outside mirrors. Make blind spot checks. Even with side mirrors, there are blind spots where you may not be able to see other vehicles. Look over the shoulder towards the side you are moving into and move the head forward while checking the outside mirror. The dark shade indicates blind spots. Never rely on the rear view mirrors when checking the vehicle to the rear. Yeah. Acceleration control. When you are ready to move, take your foot off the pedal and allow the vehicle idling engine to move the vehicle before pressing the accelerator. Press the accelerator smoothly. Accelerate smoothly and then work to maintain a steady speed. Decelerate gradually. Practice releasing partial pressure from the accelerator. Braking controls. Braking point. As you are practicing using your brakes, try to free the vehicle braking point, which is a point at which the vehicle begins to work, and slow the vehicle. Constrict braking press. Constant braking pressure. Apply a constant pressure to the pedal when braking. A constant squeezing pressure on the brake pedal will activate the brakes without causing your wheels to lock up. Wheels lock up. Occasionally, a vehicle without ABS, when the brakes are applied with such force that the wheels stop turning and the wheels begin to slide on the pavement. Normal smooth stops. To make a smooth stop, release some brake pressure 1 or 2 seconds before the vehicle comes to a complete stop. For a smooth stop, keep the ball of your foot on the pedal while lifting your toes. This will release enough brake pressure without affecting the brake action, so that the vehicle will be level at the moment of total stop. Hard smooth stops. For hard stops, apply maximum braking pressure at the start of the braking without locking the wheels and hold the position. You can still make a smooth braking action by pulling back your toes during that last 1 or 2 seconds before the vehicle comes to a full stop. ABS braking. When the ABS system activates, your brake pedal may begin to pulsate, which is normal. Do not release your brake pedal. Turn your head. Develop the habit of turning your head to the direction you want to go before turning the steering wheels. This will help you stay mentally alert ahead of the vehicle. Your eyes should always precede the vehicle in a path that you are traveling. Exit vehicle. Make sure your vehicle is parked legally. Keep your foot on the brake pedal until the shift selection is in park and the parking brake is set. Set the parking brake to ensure you secure the vehicle. Shift to park. Take your foot off the brake. Turn off the headlights and accessories. Take off your seat belt. Close the windows before turning off the ignition. Turn the ignition off and remove the key. Check for traffic to be certain that you are safe to open the door. Open the door a little bit if necessary and close it as soon as possible. Lock the doors after you are certain you have your keys. Walk to the rear of the vehicle so you can face traffic and detect any problems. The driver is facing traffic while he is exiting the vehicle. Why is this important to face the traffic once you're out of the vehicle? Review. What are targets and how are they used while steering the vehicle? And how do you use the brake to make a smooth stop? Why is this a good habit?